1 week from now, I'll be racing a 10K and I want a PR in this race. Right now, my PR is 47 and 43 seconds. And it comes from this race last year, same course this year, and I'm aiming to run a sub 45 minute 10K this year. I need a PR to get a great starting point at Stockholm Marathon this year in May. I will be having one more option, and that's the half marathon in April, but I want to do it right now in my 10K race so I can use my half marathon as practice before my marathon. So this week we'll be dialing in my race week, my training, my key workouts, long runs, and how I prepare for this race. So welcome to race week. Okay, let's talk about long runs, should we? So, right now I'm 7 days out from my 10K race. I like to do my longest run around 6 to 7 days before, and I'm doing that because I want to feel fresh in my legs and have some time to recover from a long run. Right now in my marathon plan, I have been running around 16 to 22 kilometers, so around 1.5 hours to a little bit more than 2 hours for my long runs. I'm not in my peak weeks yet. We are still 10 weeks out from my marathon. When we're gonna approach a little bit closer to my peak weeks, I'm going to implement more longer runs up to 32 kilometers, that 20-mile long run. And so far I have kept it easy. My heart rate has been between 140 to 150 beats per minute, and the pace has been around 5:45 to 6:30, depending on how I feel that day. And today I'm doing a long run, 18 to 20 kilometers. If I feel fine, I can push it up to 22 kilometers today. But I will not do anything crazy this close to a race, even though this race isn't my A goal race. It's just a B goal race, but I still want to run a fast 10K. So 7 days before, an easy long run, 140 to 150 beats per minute. And let's see what the pace will be for today's long run. I'm going to go over my past 6 weeks with you after this long run so you can see where I am about volume and how I've been running so far in this marathon block. It has gone quite well the past 2 weeks. So let me do this long run and then sit down and talk a little bit of volume and my past 6 weeks. I forgot to mention, for fueling and hydration, I'm still taking some gels throughout my runs, and I like to drink electrolytes before a long run, even though it will be easy. I sweat a lot and I don't want to get a headache, so drinking the night before and before my long runs has always been great for me. So I'm taking a little bit of electrolytes before my long run and 2 to 3 gels during my long run. One of my better runs in a long time, 21.1 kilometers, a half marathon, nice and easy. Great long run yesterday. I prepared a little bit here on my iPad so you can follow along a little bit how I've been training the past 6 weeks. And I have my son with me here to help. Adrian, are you ready? Okay. So here is my first week 6 weeks ago. 61 kilometers. The second week was a little bit low because I didn't do my long run. I did not have time with that. I was spending some time with the family. The third week, back on 61 kilometers once again, staying consistent, 65 kilometers, 69 kilometers, and then this week, the last week before race week, a big 86 kilometer week. With all these weeks together, divided by 6, I get 65 kilometers per week as an average. A great sum of volume, nice and consistent, perfect, exactly where I want to be right now. For the past 5-6 months, I've been using ChatGTP as my coach and a daily journal for my running. I've been trying out effort training, heart rate training, and a little bit pace training. And I finally found the perfect match for me, and that's what I've been doing now the past 6. I've been written down everything I've been doing, how I've been feeling to ChatGTP, and I get feedback back, and I will be getting adjusted weeks depending on how I feel and how the training has gone the past days. 6 weeks ago, I told ChatGTP that I want a Jeff Cunningham approach to my training, heart rate training for easy days and more pace and effort on the hard days. And that has worked really great for me. The past 6 weeks I've been training with it, and I will stick to it until the marathon and see how it goes. I will probably download the Run app once again in the summer when I want to train a little bit faster, maybe for a 5K. But so far, training with ChatGTP has been really fun, and it adjusts the training plan to how I want it and how I have been feeling, if I'm been tired or if I'm doing great in some weeks. So that's how it's worked for me, and now I have the Jeff Cunningham approach to my training. Easy runs, heart rate, more pace and effort for my harder days. Now, when we have closed this week, we can jump into race week from now on. Race week is finally here, and let's start to talk about a little bit about strength and conditioning for this week. Monday and Wednesday I did my easy runs. After those 2 runs I did a light core workout with some body weighted squats. Welcome to my early Tuesday morning and my first and last key workout this week before Saturday. I woke up a little bit earlier than normal today, a little bit before 5 a.m. and I'm actually doing this as a run commute to work today. I was looking on the weather app today, and I was looking up on the weather app today that it will be raining a little bit later on today, so a perfect opportunity for me to run commute to work and do my workout this way. So this one is a basic one, 3 times 8 minutes at 10k effort, which is around 4:30 to 4:40 pace. The goal pace I will be aiming for on race day. The shoe of the day will be my Vaporfly 3s, my favorite marathon shoe last year. And I will compare the Vaporflies versus the Puma Elite 3s. I will run with the Pumas on race day, so I can get out the full review on that shoe later on onto the channel. But for today, it's the Vaporfly and my workout. The GPS is locked in, so it's time for me to get on moving. Okay, let's go over the workout for the day. Total in volume ended up being 12 kilometers today. Let's see what I did for the 3 times 8-minute splits. The first one ended up being 4:33 per kilometer. The second one a little bit slower, 4:40. The last, but the fastest of the day, 4:28, puts me in a great spot before the race on Saturday. Okay, I'm ready. 12 hours before the race starts, I have laid down my race kit, I have charged my Garmin, everything is ready. The only thing left is me to get into bed to get a good night's sleep. I will not give away the result yet, so if you want to see that, you need to come back to the channel for my race video. I'm super excited, I'm starting to get a little bit nervous, but that's good. I'm feeling ready. That's all for now. Subscribe to the channel and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.